So first night, and how many years is this for you?
It's 55 years this year.
And can you remember the first year?
I can indeed, because I wasn't intending to be the compere or do this job at all. I got a boat on the river with my friends at that particular time, but the compere didn't turn up, so they pushed me up onto the bandstand to be the compere, and there I've been ever since.
Now we're going to talk about Her late Majesty the Queen in a second, but lots and lots of personalities in those old days, let's say, that you met and introduced here on the bandstand.
Oh yes, I did some really great stars, and they were an absolute pleasure and so easy to deal with in a way, because some of them were actually more nervous than I was, which was quite strange. Wendy Craig was very, very nervous indeed because she hadn't got a script. I said, well, we never have a script here at Matlock Bath.
Yeah. And so your favourites of those days?
I think that Roy Castle was the one that I really favour most, although John Pertwee was great as well.
Now, I think there was a jubilee back in 1953, maybe, because, of course, this event celebrates the Diamond Jubilee of Queen Victoria, and that was the same year as the coronation.
Yes, it was indeed. And, in fact, the committee that was organising this event at that time did send good wishes to the Queen, and, of course, she replied back to them and wished them good fortune for the future.
And of course, following that through, you met the Queen. I think you met the Queen twice, but you met the Queen receiving your MBE, and she remembered.
Yes, she did indeed. She asked me about the Matlock Bath Illuminations and the parade of boats, and asked if it was still continuing, and I told her it was, and she said, long may it continue.
Brilliant. And of course, we are paying tribute to Her Majesty during the season. There's a great, which we'll show on the camera, there's a great little projection of Her Majesty on the back wall, but also some boats which I think we can talk about, because we won't be showing this until after the first night.
Yes, we do. We have several little tributes to her tonight, and I feel it a great honour really to be comparing this event this year, because she did take that interest, and it had a sort of family connection going back to a young Princess Victoria. So I think it's a great honour to be able to compare tonight, and there are some really nice little touches in the parade that I think people will appreciate, and we'll tell them all about it when they come to see the event.